What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy Monday. Today we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to see if it's going to cross that line, the sand that I've mentioned. Okay, we're going to take a look at the chart to see what this week could bring. I think we're also going to look at some of the buys that I made. Okay, I made a few buys over the weekend as well. Yesterday, Saturday, and I made a couple of buys today, but the market seems like it might want to drop a little bit more. Or is it a fake out? I'll let you know my thoughts on the situation. And so without further ado, let's do this. I should mention that there are going to be some Fed speakers on hand. Okay, and market's going to try to gauge when that first rate cut's going to happen. So depending on what those Fed speakers say, we could potentially drop more, or we could have a rebound. All right, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. But over the weekend, these two green, Saturday and Sunday. All right, I did make some buys into some altcoins, as I mentioned that I had some capital I sold off, some positions, essentially lateral moves, putting into projects that I think have higher conviction in currently, or I think that are going to do well. I just wanted to have exposure in. For example, I did buy a new one called GLQ. We'll take not new for me, but I rebought into that. Raffling protocol, so we'll take a look at that. I did buy AGC, Skid, which is a Success Kid, LF Go, which is Let's Effing Go, and Boomer. Mostly, three of those are meme plays. Okay, I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking about. We'll run through some altcoins, but back to this. So I'm thinking. Right now we're getting rejected off of this area of support, the 65,200. Okay, which is keeping us right here. Maybe we are just in like this smaller area of consolidation, right? The bigger area is one that we've been in from here, right? From here, 73,300 and something to 61,226 more or less, right? Since February 28th, over 100 and something days. Now, these next couple of days might be the big thing, okay? Today, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. If we drop down, I could see us kind of retesting this floor right here, this area right here, 61,000. If we kind of go past it into Thursday and Friday, then I think the probabilities drop that we go down and touch this floor, and I think maybe we might get caught in here, hopefully at least in 62,000 or higher, which would be potentially if we did drop, which potentially would be the area of support. I don't think we get out of this area right here. I don't think we get out of this area right here, right? This little triangle right here. I was also thinking about just kind of looking and trying to gauge things. The Dow Jones, for example, is looking strong today. The NASDAQ is looking extremely strong today. The S&P 500 is looking very, very strong today. Eventually, Bitcoin is going to follow suit. So as long as those markets are doing better, then I also don't foresee Bitcoin dropping too much, guys. I don't even think we see 58,000. I don't even think, unless it happens in the next couple of days, I don't even think we see 61,200 and something. I think more or less the floor would probably, if we drop, and that's still a big if, 62,000 and change. Okay, I don't see us dropping too much below that. I don't even know if we lose this line right here, 65,000. So far we've made a couple of attempts, but maybe this week we kind of go up a little bit higher and just come back down. Not as high as we did up here. Maybe we don't even reach the area of resistance at 69,179. And then we come back down. And if that's the case, then yeah, maybe I do see us coming back down. But then we're looking at getting out of June and into July, touching it the first maybe week or so in July, touching this, and then from there we spend maybe the rest of the week July kind of going up, breaking through here, something like that, right into August, and then from there, see you later. Right, so get them in while you can, guys. I know this morning I picked up some more, and then the market dropped a little bit more on memes because altcoins are getting killed. But still, that's okay. I don't have to be at the exact bottom. I just got to be close. Okay, that's how I see it. Okay, so that's kind of my TA for Bitcoin currently. Let's look at some other Bitcoin dollar index right here, retesting this line. Looks like it's retesting this line. Hopefully we keep it. If we do, and then I don't see us dropping too much. If we don't, then we'll see. We'll take a look to see how much we drop. Right. Sorry, my son came in and interrupted my train of thought. DXY. I don't know if we get past this 105. Things are looking, honestly, from other aspects of looking at of the economy, things are looking pretty good. I don't foresee a big drop. Yeah. So I mean, okay. Sorry, my son again. So all these other aspects I think are looking pretty good. The dollar is honestly looking weaker. Bitcoin dominance, interesting. drop down here. I think maybe this, in these next couple of tries, we should see Bitcoin go higher, maybe breaking past this. I don't know if we come back down here for now. Maybe we kind of hang out up here and start going up higher, which would make sense, and that would also align with Bitcoin not dropping too much below 61,000, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at total 3 really quick. We're losing this. We're kind of dropping for a little while. Yeah, my portfolio is getting beat up. It's dropping more and more. A lot of red, if you can see over here, you know, but I mean, that's a lot of buying opportunities, man. A lot of buying opportunities. Let's quickly look at my top 10. Why don't we do that? Let's take a look at my top 10, because what I've been buying is stuff outside of my top 10, because I'm like well positioned in my top 10, and you should probably know, if you are still looking for projects, you know, my top 10: Rio, Landshare, Stobox, Triaz, Credify, UBXS, Synverse, Ori Chain, Nakamoto Games, Prop Base. Okay, I think that's more than 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's 10. Prop Base. And below that, Creo, Tectum, WattsPay. As I mentioned, I sold a little bit out of WattsPay, but having some of these coins, some exposure to these projects, I mean, these are the ones that have performed really well for me, guys. Performed really well for me, these top 10. So I mean, if you don't have some exposure to that, I would reconsider that. I'd take to some of these coins. I'd take a strong look at some of these coins, to be honest with you. With that said, then we could take a look at some of these other projects that I've been picking up or buying. Let's see, AGC was one that I wanted to bring to your attention, because I did pick it up and it's actually dropped even more. 23 cents right now. I'm seeing if it doesn't go past below this, and that would be like a 12 cents. I don't know if it goes that low, maybe into 20s, maybe into the early teens. My average buy is 53 cents. I did buy some more. I am kind of pretty much where I wanted to keep it. Maybe if it drops a little lower, I might just add one more buy to try to attempt to lower my average buy price to less than 53 cents. It's at 23 cents right now, so I'm down on it, but eventually it'll turn around. Okay, this is when things are dropping like that, altcoins are dropping and bleeding. When you're buying in, you're going to see your portfolio price go lower and lower and lower, but eventually it's going to turn around, and I think that eventual time is that time frame is soon. AGC is one that I bought. Now we have to go over here. Also another one that I bought, and it's dropping now. Skid, Success Kid. Okay, my average buy is 8 cents, and right now it's at 5, just under 6 cents. I think maybe, hopefully, right around here, 5.4. If it drops into like the 5.4 range, then I'll make my last buy and just kind of hold it there. Okay, Success Kid, LF Go. It did drop below the 786. I'm sorry, the 786. And if it drops a little bit more, maybe I'll make another buy. Maybe if it drops to like 0.003. Right now it's at 0.006, under a penny, which is actually what I wanted to do. I actually did buy it at 786 and just underneath it. I'm pretty much made all the buys that I want, but if it drops a little more, maybe I'll buy a little bit more. I do like the project. I also bought, for the first time in a while, Boomer, because it's at a great price, 17 million market cap. It's been a lot higher than that, guys. My average buy is at 0.025 cents, and right now it's at 0.019. I think I made my final buy. I don't know if I will make more unless it drops a little bit more. Project is good. Community takeover. Let's see. And GLQ, I'm sorry. Graphling Protocol, and now it's dropping to 7 cents. I did buy this morning, so it did buy did lower my average buy price. My third buy was this morning. I'm gonna see how low it goes. Maybe if I can get it in 6 cents, who knows? I might make some more buys there and just kind of see. Now that we've lost this, now the question is, how low does it go? Do we go below 7 cents, or do we kind of just hang out here and go sideways here, consolidate, maybe edge a little lower, maybe to 6 cents, and before coming back up, before the market turns around? Eventually, this market is going to turn around, guys. Eventually, this market is going to turn around for the altcoins. So just hold on for dear life, GLQ, and I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna keep it there. It's gonna be a relatively short video. But don't forget the top 10 that I mentioned to you guys, okay? Stuff like Rio, stuff like Landshare. Just because I'm mentioning to you that I'm buying memes, I can, because I am already well positioned in what I believe to be good projects that have performed well. So I don't need to really add to those bags because I'm already way up on those anyways. As of this morning, my portfolio was up like 250%, okay? Which is really low compared to where it's been. But it's still up 250%. 250% is 250%, guys. People would love to have those types of gains. So what I'm looking at, how I'm doing it, might be a little bit different from your situation. Okay, if you are not completely set, as far as I see it, if you are not completely set in having like your core projects, right, then I don't think you should really play too much around in memes yet. First, get your core stuff out of the way. Get like your big conviction plays, your strong plays, and stuff that you think, oh, okay, these one might do. Once you have that all settled, then okay, start playing around with some memes, adding some more speculative stuff. Remember, it's all speculative. Crypto's extremely speculative, but once you have your core stuff, your high conviction stuff, or stuff that you think is going to do well or has already performed well, okay, then that's when you start playing with stuff like Success Kid, Left Go, Boomer, Chuck, stuff like that. Okay, so just keep that in mind when I'm mentioning to you what I'm buying. Just know that I already have my bag set up. All right, I already have my portfolio for the most part complete. I'm just doing little additions, small plays that I think could hopefully do well as well, and then adding exposure. Because I didn't have any to meme coins, but it's not like memes are like my main focus or anything. That far from it. Okay, although they're probably going to do extremely well, so that's why I wanted to add it now that I'm all set with like my main bag, if you will, the main portfolio holdings. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. The market could drop a little more, but like I mentioned, if we're not close to the bottom, if we're not at the bottom, we're close. And I know I mentioned that like last week or something like that, but it's probably more true now than ever. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Don't get crazy, don't get spooked, don't start selling, be smart, DCA. And honestly, all these prices right now are a gift, and it's probably the last time. Okay, after this drop, once people start really capitulating, that's it. I think the good times are gonna be here a lot sooner than later. I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Hope you guys had a good weekend. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel. All that stuff helps. With all that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.